The best way to learn something and grow is to get a mentor. And this is not just my opinion, this is backed by research and the whole human history where people used to do mentorship and apprenticeship by learning from people who already mastered a subject and achieved something. And that's really the best way to study, better than reading books or trying to learn from watching. Being next to somebody and seeing how they act, actually not just what they know, how they act, how they behave, is really the best way to learn. Now, if you understand this, then the next question that you're probably asking yourself is how to get a mentor. And I think that a lot of people think, considering what I see from my inbox, is that if you just email somebody that you don't know with a subject line that, "Will you please mentor me?" If you're nice enough, or if you have a heartbreaking story, then maybe somebody will just say yes and they will mentor you and teach you. But from my experience, my personal experience, this is not how it works. And my advice, it might sound weird to you, is just get a job. And let me explain from my perspective. So when I started my career and I was dreaming about being a designer and working with great clients, I used to work at agencies. And my bosses there were, in a way, my mentors. I didn't ask them to be a mentor. I just got a job at the agency. But watching how they act, how they interact with client, how they sell design work, I understood what works and what doesn't work. And then when I stepped out to build my own freelance business, I imitated a lot of what I learned from them, and I built my business around what I saw from them. And I still have the relationship that I've developed with those people who were my bosses, and I still keep in touch with them, and I still learn from them. Now, at this point in my life, I'm trying to grow Prospero as a startup. And what I need to learn, the skills that I need to learn, is how do you become a successful startup CEO? And as my job, when I freelance as a designer, my clients are startup CEOs. So I work with them directly and I learn from them. I see good startup CEOs, I see medium, average, and bad startup CEO, and I start to understand what works, what doesn't work, and I try to imitate or learn from the best people and the best examples that I work. And part of my job is building a relationship with them, so I become friends with them and I get to ask them questions and they get to give me feedback on my own startup. And that's how I learn. So I never really approach them, saying, "Hey, can you please mentor me?" No, they actually approached me, "Hey, Ron, you're a designer, please, we need help with design." And I was like, "Okay, pay me." I get paid to create actually a relationship with them, and after bringing them value, I get to learn from them and I get to ask them questions and I get to have a relationship with them, basically. So I don't think that the approach is to just approach somebody out loud, "Hey, please mentor me, please teach me." That will never work, because people, especially successful people, they're busy, they have lots of stuff to do. And even the common good advice that was suggested here, I think by John on this vlog, find a way to bring them value. It is true, but a lot of times the value that successful people need, they hire somebody to bring them that value. And if you can be that person who they'll hire, then that might be a way to position yourself and build that relationship that will turn into a mentorship relationship. That is not to say that the way to get hired is just email a lot of people, "Hire me, hire me, hire me," but just do whatever it takes to get clients. All right. Hope this day works for you. I'll catch you tomorrow.